So I want to give you a thought. This thought is that whenever you imagine something in your mind's vision, you're observing an event that is in the past or in the future, or maybe it doesn't exist, but let's say it's in either the future or in the past. Now, observing doesn't mean that you are causing that event. Well, there's some subtleties, and I'll explain with an analogy, the spatial analogy. Let's say you see someone 100 meters away from you giving a coin to another person. Now, the fact that you observe this event does not mean that you are causing that event. Well, it's similar. If you're observing an event in your mind, in mind's vision, you're imagining an event in the future, it does not mean that you will cause it. However, because thought presupposes action, even in the case of reflexes and instincts, because reflexes and instincts are thought processes that are so ingrained that you do the action without thinking. So, because thought presupposes action, it's important to cultivate an awareness of what we are imagining, because it may not be what we wish to cause in the future with that imagination, that imagined event. Now, let's talk about wanting the greater good. A lot of people, maybe the majority of people, want the greater good, want to do what is good for most of people. And so you learn about knowledge and thought processes that talk about the greater good. Now, if you find yourself learning a set of beliefs that could be from a cult, I'm just going to use the word cult, just for the example. If you're learning a set of beliefs that are teaching you ways of doing stuff for the greater good, it doesn't mean that it is for the greater good, because you're learning knowledge units. That's what I'm calling them, knowledge units, and you're learning a graph of knowledge units. And a certain graph of knowledge units does not equate to being the best way of doing something. Now, what is a good way of seeking for the greater good? It's seeking truth. And what does that mean? It just means understanding graphs of knowledge units in general, just any type of graph of knowledge units, understanding as many sets of beliefs. And that is spirituality. Spirituality is a continuous learning. I'm paraphrasing Sadhguru. So, if you're always finding new ways of connecting knowledge units, that is a step towards the greater good. However, learning a specific graph of knowledge units is not necessarily the best way of doing something. So let's cultivate an awareness of what we are imagining. Have a good day.